Translation. O Emperor, now I am separated from my friend and dearmost well-wisher, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and therefore my heart appears to be void of everything. In his absence I have been defeated by a number of infidel cowherdsmen, while I was guarding the bodies of all the wives of Krishna.
So after departure of Krishna, Krishna's all the wives, 16,108, they were being taken care of by Arjuna. But some cowherdsmen, they plundered all the queens, and Arjuna could not protect them. And this is the instance that we may be very powerful. So long Krishna keeps us powerful, we are not independently powerful. Even in the case of Arjuna, we are very much proud of our the Janmai Sajja Sutta Sri material world. Everyone is very much proud of his birth, riches, and education, and beauty. Beauty. These four things are obtained as a result of pious activities. And as a result of impious activities, the opposite number. Not birth in a very nice family or nation, no wealth, poverty, no education, and no beauty. But one should know that these assets, material assets, just like you American people, you have got nice assets. You are born of a very respectful nation. American nations are still honored all over the world. So that's a good opportunity for you. Janma, you are born in. Every American is, in comparison to India, every American is rich man. Because any ordinary man earns here at least 4,000, 5,000 rupees. In India, even the High Court judge, he cannot earn. At most 4,000. So, you should be conscious that by the grace of Krishna, you have got all these things. There is no poverty, there is no scarcity, there is good chance of education, and you are wealthy, beautiful, everything. Janmai Sajja Sutta Sri. But if you do not become Krishna conscious, if you misuse these assets, then again Punar Musika Bhava. You know the story, Punar Musika Bhava? Anyone knows? Punar Musika Bhava means again you become a mouse. A mouse came to a saintly person. Sir, I am very much troubled. What is that? People generally go to saintly person for some material profit. That is the nature, animalistic nature. Why you should go to a saintly person for some material benefit? No, you go there to learn what is God. That is real business. Anyway, saintly persons sometimes receive. So what do you want? Just like Lord Shiva, his devotees are all like that, mouse. Want something. So this cat troubles me very much. So what do you want? Then let me become a cat. All right, he become a cat. So he became a cat. Then after a few days, he came back. Said, still I am in trouble. What is that? The dogs. They trouble us very much. So what do you want? Now you want to become a dog. All right, you become. Then after a few days, one after there is nature's arrangement. One is weak, one is strong. That is nature's arrangement. So after all, he wanted to become a tiger. So by the grace of the saintly person, he became a tiger. And when he became a tiger, he was staring on the saintly person like that. So the saintly person asked him, you want to eat me? Yes. Oh, then you again become a mouse. If by my grace, by my favor you have become tiger, so I again condemn you to become a mouse. So, you American people, you have become tiger now. Nixon tiger. But if you don't behave obliged, if you don't feel obliged, if the tiger feels obliged, that by the grace of this saintly person, I have come to this stage of becoming a tiger, I must be very much obliged to him. But instead of becoming obliged, if you want to eat, then again become a mouse. If the saintly person has got the power to make you from mouse to tiger, then he can convert you again from tiger to mouse. You must always remember this. So by the grace of God, Krishna, you have become so powerful, nation, rich, beautiful, educated. But grace of Krishna you have become, but if you forget Krishna, then you are again going to be mouse. Remember that. Nobody will care for you. Just like Englishmen. Englishmen, they established the British Empire, great power, most powerful nation in the world. And now they are not so. Because they misuse their power. So, you get power, opulence, by the grace of Lord Krishna. And if you misuse it, then you become again, that is happening. That is the nature's law. Nature's law. So here, Arjuna, by his personal behavior, he is saying that without Krishna, I was so great fighter that I took charge of the 16,000 wives of Krishna to take them safely because Krishna passed away, so they must be given protection. He was Krishna's friend, but he could not do so. All the queens were plundered by cowherdsmen. Therefore he says that Gopai Rasadvi. Cowherdsmen, they are not very powerful horses. They are ordinary men, cowherdsmen. But Arjuna was Kshatriya, so powerful, so he was defeated by them. Therefore he is regretting that Asadvi, if I would have been defeated by another powerful person, that would have been glory. But I have been defeated by the cowherdsmen, you see. Asadbhi, they are not counted amongst gentlemen. Asadbhi, abalaiva, abalaiva, abala, another name of the woman. Just like if somebody attacks a woman, any young man, when he has got 16 years old, he can attack any woman. But a woman, even though she is 16 years or 18 years or 20 years, he becomes immediately victim. So, abalaiva, even the woman is higher in age, still she cannot protect. Therefore, woman requires protection. Woman requires protection. According to Vedic culture, woman has no independence because they cannot keep their independence. It is not possible. A 16-year-old boy can go safely all over the world, but a 16-year girl cannot. That is not possible. By nature they are weak, so they require protection. And until she reaches youthhood, she is protected by the father. As soon as she reaches youthhood, she is given to a young man, her husband, to give protection. And in the old age, she is protected by the elderly sons. This is the Vedic culture. There are three phases of life: childhood, youthhood and old age. So, because they are weak, in the Western countries, the women are given freedom like man. Man, that is unnatural. Unnatural. Therefore, these poor souls are being exploited by the other section. It is a great deficiency of the Western sociology. But the Vedic culture is different from this. Woman is not given independence, and generally one man marries more than one wife. That is Vedic culture. Just like see Krishna. Krishna has 16,108. That is allowed. Krishna was personality of Godhead. He could maintain his wife 16 million wives. That is not difficult point. But even ordinary man, Kshatriyas especially, they used to marry more than one wife. Still, not only wife, but one wife, one princess is married, and along with her, 100, 200 maidservants. They will go with the king. Just like when Vasudeva was married with Devaki, some hundreds of maidservants was given. So, women, the conclusion is that women are weak. They should be given protection. They should not be ill-treated. Just like a father gives protection to the children, it does not mean it is ill-treatment. There is no question of, but protection. Otherwise, abalaiva, they can be victimized by any man powerful, because man is powerful. So, soham nipenda rahita purushottami, We also require. Don't be proud because I am man, I don't require protection. Here it is said, Krishna says, Arjuna says, Purushottamena, soham rahita. Now I have no protection. Arjuna was so great hero, still he required protection. Purushottama. Purusha means enjoyer. The supreme enjoyer is Krishna. If he does not give protection, you cannot enjoy your life. That is not possible. Therefore Krishna says, Krishna is giving protection, but not as much as he wants to give you protection, because you deny to accept it. Because you deny to accept his protection, therefore he is giving protection to you as much as you want. And if you want full protection, then the condition is sarvadharman parityajya mamekam saranam. Give up your own manufactured, concocted means of protection. You just surrender unto me and I will give you protection. Protection for what? Protection from sinful activities. We are victimized by our sinful activities due to ignorance. We do not know what to do, what not to do. Out of ignorance we do something and we become victimized by the laws of nature. But if you surrender to Krishna, he will give you protection. He will never be victimized. He will never be victimized. Because Krishna says, Tesang satadayuktanang bhajatang priti purvakam buddhi yogam dadamitam jena mam upajat. Krishna will guide you. Krishna is within yourself. And he can speak to you. You can hear him also, provided you are fully surrendered. Though it does not mean that Arjuna was not fully surrendered. Arjuna was fully surrendered. And Arjuna was fully protected by Krishna. Neither these queens, 16,000 queens, could be plundered away by some cowherdsman. But it is an instance that even a person like Arjuna, he will be helpless without Krishna. He will be helpless. What to speak of ourselves? He will be helpless. That is it. He is showing that example. Krishna, Soham Narendra Rahita Purushottama. Now I am bereft of the association of my dearest friend, Krishna. Sakhya means friend. Sakhya, Priyena, not only friend, very dear friend. Priyena. Suhida. Suhida means sweet. There are different kinds of friends. But sweet is a friend who always think of his friend, how he will be happy. That is called sweet. This description is given about the devotees also. Sridas sarvabhutanam. A devotee is always thinking how whole world will be happy. Sridas sarvabhutanam. Not only human beings, but animals. Birds, trees, beasts, everyone. A devotee does not like to see even a grass is unreasonably cut. That is devotee. That is therefore Vaishnava. What is that? Vaishnavana. Vaishnava is happy. Just like say, Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj said, Prahlad Maharaj was praying Lord Nrsimhadev to pacify him. So the commentators say that Prahlad Maharaj might have been very much afraid of this ferocious feature of the Lord Nrsimhadev. So he assured Nrsimhadev, my dear Lord, don't think that I am afraid of you in this future. No. Naivad Vijay. Neither I am afraid of this materialistic existence. Naivad Vijay Paradurattaya Vaitaranya. Tad Vijjagayana Maha Mritamagna Chitta. I am quite confident that I am no fear. And he has practically seen that his father teased him in so many ways, but at last he was protected. So why you should not believe? He knows that I am dedicated my life to Krishna, and Krishna is not so ungrateful that he will not give me protection. How it is possible? But one who does not believe in Krishna, he thinks that he will protect himself. Apashyatam atmadattam grihishu griyamidina. Those who are not God realized, they think that they will be protected by their society, friendship, love, country, nation, like that. But that is not possible. Just like you are flying in the sky, so many aeroplanes at a time, sometimes in a bunch, in a group they fly. But if one of the aeroplane is in danger, no other aeroplane can help. It finished. So similarly, we are also flying as aeroplane in the open sky. The protection, you don't expect protection from your so-called society, friendship and love, material. When there is question of danger, you have to protect with your own strength. Therefore, if we want actually protection, we should take protection of the Supreme, Krishna or his devotee. Krishna is Sridam Sarvabhutana. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Bhoktaram Jagadavasam Sarvalokumayasaram Sridam Sarvabhutana. I am the friend of everyone. He can become friend. He is living within our heart as friend. But we refuse the guidance of such a nice friend. That is our misfortune. Krishna is so kind, so friendly, that you are just like one bird is flying from one tree to another, and another bird is following him. So similarly, we are flying from one body to another. Tatha dehantara prapti. And Krishna does not leave us. He also going with you, just to give you guidance. But we won't give. Just like father, it is very natural. Father naturally wants to guide his son without any motive. That is father's nature. Similarly, Krishna or God, the Supreme Father, is naturally inclined to give us protection. Naturally. Therefore he comes. Krishna comes. Yada yada hi dharma suklani bhavati. Paritrana sadhuna vinasaya chaduskita. Krishna is do business. First of all, preaching, these rascals who have forgotten Krishna, that we are very intimately related. I am the father of all living entities. So you come to me, come to home, you will be happy. I am not poor, I can provide you with all necessities. Ego jo bahunam vidudhati kama. That one can provide everyone with necessities of life. Actually he is doing what government is doing for the cats and dogs and the ants and the trees. They are not doing anything, rather they are cutting. When there is jungle, for that paper mill, they are cutting all the trees. No protection for the trees. They are all cutting all the throats of the cows and animals for eating. So the government cannot give protection. Nobody can give protection. Only Krishna can give protection. Therefore, we should always seek the protection of Krishna. That is our security, not any other thing. So Sweet means, Krishna is Sweet. Sweet means who always, trying for our welfare. He comes himself. And even though he cannot, we do not accept. Krishna said, Sarvadharman Puritajya Mamekam Sarvani. Manmana Bhagavad Bhaktavad Jari Mag Namaskuru. He gives plain advice that you always think of me, become my devotee, offer your respect, obeisances unto me. That will make your life perfect. But we shall not do that. We shall not do that. We shall think of so many other things, but we will never accept thinking of Krishna. We shall become devotees of so many rascals, even of a dog also, but we shall never become devotee of Krishna. This is the position. We are devotee, our master, to our wife, to our children, to our country, to our society. But as soon as you say that you become devotee of Krishna, he's enraged. What nonsense you are speaking. I have got so many work to do. Why shall I become devotee of Krishna? This is the disease. This is the disease. Therefore, Krishna ultimately says that you give up all this nonsense, and if you surrender unto me, then I shall give you protection. Naturally, just like we are preaching Krishna consciousness. We are not devotee to the people in general, then why you are preaching? We are devotee. We are actually devotee, without any motive. Any so-called political leader, he has got some motive when he becomes devotee of the nation. He has got some motive. But we have no such motive. We simply say plainly that you become happy by becoming devotee of Krishna. You are now devotee of your lust, anger, and illusion. You have become devotee of so many things, rascaldom. You simply become devotee of Krishna. Then your problems will be solved. Kamadina kotidhana kotidha palita dunnidisa. We are devotee somebody, but we are not devotee of somebody. We have got some motive. Just like now it is coming to exposure. So many leaders, they got election, pretending themselves devotee of the nation. In everywhere, not only in your country. But actually they are not devotee of the nation. They were devotee of their own lusty desires. That's all. That if I occupy this post, then I shall be able to fulfill my lusty desires. Nobody is devotee. Devotion is only applicable to Krishna. If somebody is proclaiming himself that I am devotee, servant of my nation, of my society, of my wife, of my children, all false. Here, nobody is devotee. Everyone has got some motive. In the intimate relationship between husband and wife, there is some motive. The husband has got some motive and the wife has got some. As soon as the motive is not fulfilled, divorce. No one. No. Take another chapter. This is going on. You see? This is going on, and therefore, in the name of devotion, in the name of love, in the name of faith, they are trying to satisfy their own senses. This is called illusion. And he will never be happy so long he will try to satisfy his senses. And that is the truth. They will never be happy. Because, I have given this example, the parts and parcel of your body, if separately the part and parcel of the body wants to satisfy itself, it will never be satisfied. The only means of satisfaction is that the part and parcel conjointly work and satisfy the stomach, and then it will be satisfied. Similarly, we are part and parcel of Krishna. If we want to satisfy ourselves, our senses independently, we shall never be satisfied. This is the fact. You have to satisfy Krishna, then you will be satisfied. This is the fact. Rishikena Rishikesha Sevanam Bhakti. Because actually the owner is Krishna. I am claiming this is my hand. It is not my hand. It is Krishna's hand. He has given us to use it. So if I don't use it for Krishna, then it will be criminal. It will be criminal. Jagyarthe karmanatro lokayam karma bandha. Simply for Krishna you have to work. And if you work for your sense gratification, then you will be entangled. This is called karma bandha. You will be entangled more and more. Javat manovai karmanusakta tavat namanchati deha bandha. So long he will be, I mean to say, sense-gratifying minded, because everyone's mind is absorbed in the thought of gratifying his own senses. So long we shall be absorbed in this type of thought, then we have to accept the body. Either human body or other bodies. There are 8,400,000 different types of forms and body. So we have got different types of desires also, because we are prakriti kriyamanani guni karmani sarvasa. We are under the modes of material nature, and the material nature has got the modes, different modes, goodness, passion and ignorance. You mix up these three into 3, it becomes 9, 9 into 9, it becomes 81, 81, 80, it increases. It increases. Therefore we see so many varieties of life according to the mentality. So if we work on according to the dictation of the mind, then we become entangled. And if we work under the direct dictation of Krishna, then we become free. This is the process of Krishna consciousness. Thank you very much.